Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Enlightened Entrepreneur. This program is sponsored by World Outsourcing Solutions, a company that specializes in providing outsourcing services and virtual employees to business owners around the world, beginning here in the United Kingdom. And you can visit and check out their site at www.worldoutsourcingsolutions.com. Hey, welcome again to this show. Today I'm very excited to be speaking to Tom Ingrassia, a gentleman who is a success coach, has been working with business owners for the last 15 years, helping many business owners from all walks of life achieve their dreams. And I'm very privileged today to be welcoming Tom on the show. Tom, welcome to the show.
Good morning, and thank you very much. I'm delighted to be here.
Incredible. Tom, I was reading your bio and I marvel at how you transitioned from being in higher education for 25 years and then went into business for 15 years and, in the front line right there helping business owners. Can you talk to us about your background for a moment?
Sure, and I'm all about dreams coming true and living into your dreams. And when I was growing up in the United States in the early 1960s, I fell in love with show business. I wanted to be part of show business, but when I tried out for the school chorus, the music teacher said I wasn't good enough. The band director told me that I wasn't good enough to be in the band, that I didn't have any talent, but I never lost sight of that dream. And what hooked me on that dream was I fell in love with the music of Motown,
Right.
and especially the music of the Supremes. And then, when I was in college, 8 years later, I had the opportunity to meet Mary Wilson of the Supremes and to interview her for a project I was working on.
Incredible.
And she and I became very good friends. And after I graduated from college, though, I went into higher education as a career path because that was the accepted thing to do. Normal people didn't go into show business in the world that I lived in. That was just kind of a pipe dream that I had. But Mary Wilson and I remained good friends for another 30-some years. She would call on me to help her with some projects she was working on when she was writing her books. I helped her with some research and some other projects. And then in 2001, she offered me a job. And the job that she offered me to start out with was as the creative director of her merchandising business, because at that point, I was the assistant dean of a university business school. So she knew that I had business background, and she said, I have the creative background. I know the kind of merchandise that I want to start marketing, but I don't have the business background. Will you manage my merchandising business with me? Well, that was the dream that this little kid had way back in the 1960s. And so I resigned from my position at the university and went to work for Mary Wilson of the Supremes. And that was the dream come true for me.
Incredible. What I love about what you just shared with us really is what we hope business owners in our community today would learn, that whatever dream you have, truly that dream can come true if you pursue it.
Absolutely, and that's the key. You have to pursue it, and sometimes pursuing your dream, it takes really hard work, and it takes never giving up. I think we all realize that throughout life we're going to face obstacles and roadblocks and people who are going to laugh at us and say, your dream is silly, your dream is important. But if you believe enough in your dream, and if you believe enough in yourself, you can make that dream come true. And the key to doing that is having the ability to recognize an opportunity when it's right in front of you, and then having the courage to accept that opportunity. When I made that transition from leaving a very secure job in higher education, and again, I was the assistant dean at a university. I was getting a good salary, I had benefits, but I saw that opportunity was staring me right in the face, and I knew that this was my one and only chance to do the thing in life that I had always wanted to do. And so it took a lot of courage to give up the security of that university job, to go off into the unknown, not really knowing what I was going to get myself into. And so that, and that's part of the message that I share with my coaching clients is, first of all, you have to be able to recognize the opportunities when they're in front of you. And then you have to have the courage to pursue those opportunities and to say, this is what I want, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to get it.
Incredible. I'm looking